Hello. Thank you for checking out yet another deck concept here on Ding. Today we have Death by Pain lands. Normally I refer to those as the lands that I use to tap for a piece of damage to myself, but in this case we're referring to the new lands, the deserts from the latest set. So let's check this deck out and you'll learn how you too can kill people by playing lands. Ambitious Farmhand. 1 white, 1 other for a human peasant. 1/1. When Ambitious Farmhand enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. It has a Coven ability. 2 white, 1 other. Turns it into a 3/3 lifelink, but that's only if you have 3 or more creatures with different powers. I did not use that alternate ability too often. Most times it's just to get a chump blocker out there and draw a card so you can draw land, which gets you lower in mana count in your land, so you're hopefully drawing more cards over more often as well. This is the current card removal of choice of people for creatures, enchantments, and planeswalkers. Get Lost. 1 white, 1 other, instant. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. Just as good as it gets when it comes to removal today. So, soak that up. It's great. Shigeki Jukai Visionary. 1 green, 1 other for a 1/3 legendary enchantment creature, Snake Druid. With its first ability being green and 1 other, tap it, return it to its owner's hand. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest into your graveyard. Another card that gets you more land and just pumping up all of your land counts. And its other ability, when it's in your hand, it has a channel ability. 2x, 2 green, discard it, return X target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. So if you have a lot of things you've used already, depopulates or bindings, use this to go right back into your graveyard and haul them back out. He is the only legendary creature card in this deck, except for the Celestis, and I can't imagine why you go back in your graveyard to grab the Celestis, so everything else is safe. He'll just grab what you need and you'll be able to run with it. The star of the show, Doppelgang. 1 blue, 1 green, 3x. For each of X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. So if you do 3X, a blue and a white, a blue and a green, he'll be 9, 10, 11 mana altogether, and you'll be able to point to any 3 targets in the battlefield and copy them 3 times. So if you have a Leyline Binding out there and a Painland out there and say Spelunky out there, you get 3 Spelunkings, 3 Leyline Bindings, and 3 Heaths. Boom. Which means the Heaths give 3 damage, the Bindings will then grab 3 targets, and the Spelunky will make it so you can draw 3 cards. Many times you're going to use the Doppelgang to just straight up copy 3. 1, 2, 3, which brings out 9 lands, which means 9 damage. Very sneaky card. Many people don't see it. It can also copy your opponent's stuff, so I've grabbed some of their sick cards and used it against them. I think even one of them, one of the games I had, I grabbed his Dinosaur, Discover 5, made 2 copies of it for myself, copied 2 of my bindings, took control of the board. I believe it pretty much ended the game. Many times Doppelgang is going to end the game. People see the board sway too far their way, or my way. Temporary Lockdown. 2 white, 1 other for an enchantment. When Temporary Lockdown enters the battlefield, exile each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less until Lockdown leaves the battlefield. I have 4. You could probably get away with 3. They're really useful against rush decks, which best of 1 is filled with mono red, red white, the decks that only have most cards costing 2 or less. So the Lockdown comes out for 3 mana, clears it all off the board. Will clear your own stuff first, so if you have the ability to bring the Visionary back and then use that, do so, because that way there you save the Visionary. The Farmhand will just go, but usually if you're using it, that's a small sacrifice. It's why many of the cards in here are 3 or higher, so the Lockdown comes out, it won't touch anything else of yours. Outcaster Greenblade. 1 green, 2 other for a 1/2 creature human mercenary. When a green blade enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card or a desert card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Outcaster Greenblade gets +1/+1 for each desert you control. So he gets you a land when he comes into play, which is great. Again, we want things that gets us more and more land. Just fill that board right up. Makes the doppelgangs great. He is desert activated, so he's bigger with the more deserts you have out there, which is great because again we have cards that will help us get deserts. He himself will grab it too. So for a 3 casting cost, he can come out and be quite large. If your opponent doesn't have a way to deal with him, many times he could be the card that ends it. He's just too big to deal with sometimes. Spelunking. 1 green, 2 other enchantment. When Spelunking enters the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield. If you put a cave into the battlefield this way, you gain 4 life. Lands you control enter the battlefield untapped. I don't use the cave option in this. There are no caves in this deck. The ability to draw a card is fantastic. The ability to lay an extra land down that turn is fantastic. Again, these are cards that let you get around the 1 land a turn limitation and really get ahead in the whole land race game. And then the lands I control enter untapped. I have 12 lands here that come in tapped, so this makes it so that those hindrances are not a concern. Many times when I doppelgang, I'll also consider doppelgang the Spelunking just so I can draw more cards. I don't even care about anything else. He comes into play, I get to draw a card. The Celestus, 3 casting cost legendary artifact. Whether it's day nor night, it becomes day as the Celestus enters the battlefield. Tap for a mana of any color, and its other ability, 3 and tap. If it's night, it becomes day, otherwise it becomes night. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, you gain 1 life. You may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So, mana, good. Changing day and night doesn't matter. Gaining life, good. Every turn to gain a life, that can add up if people don't address it. And drawing a card, discarding a card. So it helps you cycle through. In some cases, you'll be sitting on cards that aren't any good to you, even if it may be extra lands. You do have ways to get them back if you need to. So just start chucking things away and try and get to your depopulates faster, your lockdowns faster, bindings faster. I mean, we have binding, depopulate, lockdown, and get lost. That's 16 potential creature control methods, and lockdown and binding can grab many other permanents as long as they meet those requirements. So Celestus helps us get there faster. Depopulate, 2 green, 2 other sorcery. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card, then destroy all creatures. Between this and Sunwell being 2 casting cost, 2 white and 3 other, I went with this because it's just cheaper. Sometimes you just gotta get it out fast, and 5 is too far away. If you did want to change it, I wouldn't even just drop one of these and put 1 Sunwell in, but many times it did make a difference. You just want the creatures off the board. Map of the Frontier. 1 green, 3 other sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and or desert cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I had 3 for a little while. I found it almost too much. But when you do have it, it is very nice because again, it can play into the green blades, make them bigger, get more deserts out, which means more damage, and doppelgang then gives you more mana to hopefully get a good doppelgang off. So play around with it. 3 was just about right many times, but sometimes it's just not the card you want sitting in your hand. Leyline Binding. 1 white, 5 other for an enchantment with flash. It has domain. The spell costs 1 less for each basic land type among lands you control. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until the Leyline Binding leaves the battlefield. I have 3 basic land types in here, so it will be at cheapest 1 white, 2 other. But that's a 1 white, 2 other for a flash enchantment that can grab any permanent on the board and take it away from them. And it's also a permanent on the board, so when you doppelgang and you want to target the Leyline Binding, you'll now get copies of that Leyline Binding. That can get quite gross, especially if you happen to do enough where it's like 3. You grab one land, target one ley line binding with a doppelgang of 3. You now have 3 more ley line bindings coming out. It can grab control very fast. The flash is also a great ability, so you can do it during their turn and leaves you to be able to do what you want during your turn. And as I said, now the land breakdown: 6 plains, 2 islands, 5 forests. Anybody who's been a fan of this channel knows that I love my specialty lands, but in this case, I want to go as much basics as possible. One, so I don't start the game with too much tap lands. 13 is not terrible. And then I have 4 deserts of 3 different types that covers the 3 lands that we have. Lonely Aurora, which is the blue-white, comes into play, deals 1 damage to target opponent. Chrysote Heath comes into play, deals 1 damage to the green-white. And Lush Oasis, and it comes into play, deals 1 damage, and it does a blue or a green mana for you. So as you'll see watching the videos, the whole deal is to just keep racking up lands, keep control of the board, don't let your opponent get out of hand if you can help it. You do have a couple cards that can really help you get back into the game. Get Lost many times will be used to kill enchantments. You don't see as many Planeswalkers decks these days, so it is good for that, but I found I was killing enchantments. Creatures number 1, but enchantments is very good. And in some cases, killing their enchantments means they're also holding on to things of yours, and you'll be able to get it back. Such as Ossification. Oh, that thing gets me so much. So, check out the videos, guys. Subscribe if you want to hang in there for any more. I love the support. It means a lot to the channel. Click that notification bell so you can stay tuned for when the next deck concept comes out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun. Have yourselves a great one, and I'll catch you on the next match. Later. Thanks for joining us for some Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Don't like that start. So we won't take it. That's a better start. What do we keep though? I'm gonna toss away a plains and hope that we draw 1 more. And then some. TMA young boy, making up his mind. Hello, visitor. Lockdown's definitely going to be good. Hello to you two. Green blade will be useful. That thing's got to be shot. Naturalist, gross. Unless a Calyx comes, I don't like that either. Let's see what else it has. I don't want to see that Calyx. Lockdown can handle anything else he has down there now. That too. Didn't save any mana casting that though. No. That's all you're gonna do with his abilities? You must be waiting on me, sir. I'll just take it all in. Bring out our green blade next turn. Oof. Got that at the right time, eh? Should be vigilance too. Yeah, and flying, and first strike, and lifelink. Ossification incoming. No. Letting me punch him in the head incoming. And I will help you with that. There, that left a mark. Boy, did I ever play that lockdown at the right time, apparently. Hello, Kami. Kami-ha. There's a hossification. I mean, it was around here somewhere. Should I bring some more? And scoop them all up for the next lockdown. Well, hello there. Yeah. It looks lonely. There's a Calyx we all know and don't want. Well, will he just be able to street pizza? Let's find out. I prefer the street pizza. That's alright too. Alright, next. Things aren't looking good for you, young boy. Nope, not at all. And that should bring a concession. Or he'll just wait for it. Alright. Keep me in there, young boy. Good attitude. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's jump on to the next match. See you soon. Hello. Thanks for joining us once again for more Magic Arena Standard Ranked Best of 1. Farhan and myself engaged in combat. Digital card wise. Rambling off. Potential planes out. For we need 2 to be fun. Artifact. There you go, Shigeki. We're sure gonna like to clear the board with that, won't we? Well, at least we see it all coming, right? And there is our other mana source. Oh yes, absolutely. Well, he's not going to live now, is he? Doesn't look like it. Could use the farmhand to just Die. Stall for a turn. Well, you're really laying around hard there, aren't you? Holy jeez, that's big and tough. And painful. I can possibly block them, bring it back to my hand next turn, and then do something about it. I think that is the best bet. Should the visionary not be removed from blocking by that time. Oh, Nexus, you're so wonderful. I'm going to enjoy snapping you. But not this turn. Oh, leave him alone. Farhan, come on. Yeah, look at you going. Fine. Nothing. Wow. I mean, they weren't really going to help me. So I'm glad they're gone, but at least forget one land to be in there. I think we're done. Just didn't get what we need. Trying to stall for what we can, I guess. Hey, Simulacrum. Oh, Nexus, you're so wonderful. 2 activation costs, in case you're wondering, Farhan. So pump them, double them. I'm probably dead. Well, good thing you can't pump them and double them that way. And all right. Just trying to hang on, right? Oh yes, I'm absolutely taking action. And now we're gonna sit back for some more. See if we can out-resource him long enough to stay alive. Hello, Patchwork. Farhan has some mana problems. Definitely blocking. Unusual, but I'll take it, I guess. Give me that Nexus, please. I don't like you being able to bring things back all the time. Such a gross card. I still wish we had more. And you're gonna hit the ground running. Coming out with the old 2-ball. Yeah, lockdown, take it all, right? Why'd you take the 3 mana? Eh, whatever. Slurple derple. And this is called Chump Blocker 101. I'll be your host, Speedball. Chukai Visionary. Oof. I think that might be game. Sneaky move out the back. Ow. Alright, that's a little pressure. A little pressure. We gotta be able to keep 3 mana free. Gotta be able to ley line binding anything at a moment's notice. So we're not gonna do anything else. Hover bike, you're terrible. You're a 1? Of course you're a 1. What do you do? That's it, eh? Wormlet. We're definitely taking your bike. Oh no. Well, that's gonna create some problems. What do you want back the most? Well, he does open up more things for me to shoot, which is different, I guess. I'm gonna try and bind you again. Bind. What else you got, Farhan? Back to my hand, please. Oh, hey, I can get land. There we go. That's a good card to draw. Destroyed once. Oh, bring it on back. Alright, can we hang on for 1 turn? Bring out your Wormlet. Do a 2x doppelgang if I need to. He just needs to get through to touch me once. Nasty. Keep trying to wear him down, right? End turn. Get those back that we've wanted. We don't at the moment. Oh my gosh, he did it again. Which does he kill this time? The high-speed rail. So then he can tap the visionary and kill me with a Wormlet. us in a different direction. Look at all that problems. Oh, my visionary is quite toast. Quite. Let it through. That's nice of him. Now, I can't play around. I gotta keep that available. So yeah, we're gonna wait. We need to keep that binding available. That's nice insurance. You're gonna shoot him? Make him a memory? Next. Hello, Scout. Potential world beater. So many questions, Farahon. What are you holding on to? I guess I'm just gonna hang. No, that's interesting. I just need more defense out first. I can do a 2x doppelgang, give me lots more mana. Or do I do for my visionary and go grab some stuff? The grabbing stuff's not such a bad idea either. Either way, I can still press for damage because I still got 2 instant outs. And hopefully I don't die by such decisions. Yeah, let's just throw down the defense. You're plan C. Oh, coming right in. Wow, right away. Dumping the pain. So, alright, you gotta go then. Yeah, have them all back. Scaring me, Farahon. Couldn't have that. I'm too low, man. Look how low I am. Drop your last card. I don't mind playing top deck dwarves. What are you? Sacrifice it, eh? You don't have much mana. You need 5 to activate it? Yeah, so let's just get rid of you now. So disgusting, dude. I think we might have you. Whatever, dude. You say that, but you're gonna lose. So, you do what you want. It is over. Boom. Shut him down. Finished him off. That is a proper execution of the deck style. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you soon. More Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Party Captain Albert and I in standard rank best of 1. Green mana would be nice too. I'd appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Mountain out there though. Fire! Fire! Will my Shikiki live that long? Blood hustle, eh? Well, I guess we'll sit here, since we now have a position. Only once a turn. Hey. Oh, alright, fine. Sorry, too early yet. Now we block. And now we go poof. And now we just throw it on the graveyard. What? Well, at least you got the land I was looking for. I see you are going to be a nasty combination, you two. Let's put you in a more safer place. Maybe less trouble for me. Party Captain Albert. Soon to be a shot in the head bloodletter of Alcazats. Because that guy is just crazy. Little Vadmir. Oh, you're gonna shoot my visionary. Other vampires. Vamp deck. Two casting cost, another 2 casting cost. I guess we're just gonna hang. See what you do next turn, Vadmir. Thanks. Why? I don't think he's that much trouble. Like that card. Not destroying anything. Vadmir. Well, let's see my guy get shot this time. Seems very opinionated. Party Captain Albert. We can do a 2 times doppelgang. He's getting down to the wire for Party Captain Albert. Party Captain Albert says he's had enough. I think you're getting near the end anyway. Well, let's move on to the next match. Yeah, pretty much. Played with my food there a bit. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I'll see you guys in the next match. Later. Welcome back for another match in standard ranked best of 1 Magic Arena. That is a lot of board clear to start the game. One could say almost too much. Well, We don't need a doppelganger early, so let's go with that. Lush Oasis. Go. Visionary next turn. And see what happens after that. We have enough to depopulate the board should we need to. He has more firepower in his hand than he knows what to do with. How's that piece of niceness? Brawler, eh? Do it, you can't plot him from there. There's a lot of green mana. And we're just going to hang tight. Maybe we can kill something along the way, who knows? Gwenna. Eyes of clear the board. Excuse me. Things are getting rather ugly and hostile. Well, there we go. Finally got something out. Just keep punching him. Oh wait, I already had a land. Ha ha ha. You are terrible. You must go. Like right now. Ugly. Yikes, man. Let's clear some more land out of my deck. I'm running out of options, though I could go back into the graveyard, I guess. I can now pull 2 cards out of all. You're also bad. If we're about to get hit really hard. I'd like to pull 2 cards out if possible. If I can live that long. Well, at least I didn't do 2 insta creatures. I guess that's next turn. So 1, 2. Depopulate. Doppelgang. I can depop or doppelgang for 2 if I wanted. But I want to be able to grab that guy too. So flush the board and then doppelgang next turn. I didn't like what he had, that's for sure. Something big. I couldn't even counter it. Devastating. Oh no! He felt the threat. He felt it. You felt he felt it. So I can do it for 2. And 2 is what we'll do. I drop that. I can play another land. Which then gives me 5. It's still too short, so 2 it is. Yeah, why not? Put that in my hand, please. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. I should think about that Dinosaur sometime. Thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you on the next one. See you very soon, like just in a few seconds. Later. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for one more match in Magic Arena Land. Standard rank, best of 1. Going first, nice change of pace. Get our farmhand next turn. Start cranking into the... Oh, hello, Mountain. Hello, short lifespan farmhand. Kapow! Kill it all at once. Its main goal is right here. Give me a land, please. I did not expect an island. And we got one. Three cast cost. Let's go on in. And another desert. Let's do 1 so we have 1 of each. You're a problem. A big one too. I didn't even put the island out, or I didn't even put the desert out, Foolio. Well, I guess that's what we do. I could put the visionary up, but he'd just be a distraction. And for now, I think we can just wait. No, nothing. Maybe he feared what I had in mind for him. My kung fu, right? Well, for now we're just gonna hang tight. Herbrass can make things painful. Hello, Hordemaster. I suspect you're going to start blasting me everywhere. Neat. Well, that's going to bring out a way to kill that headmaster soon. I hope. Need to wait a second, see if we can get our way into there. counterattack would be too gross. The Urabrask is what we want. Mystiomachus. What do you got, yo? Probably give it this turn. Get that Urabrask out of here. I think he got too far ahead of himself. Juggle, juggle, fall. Whew. All about the timing. See you in the next match. Have a good one. Hello once again. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Checking out the deck. We need white mana very badly. That cannot be acceptable. You can go and... We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Get ourselves up in land and maybe we can find what we need, right? YN Carney. Well, he only does the things that he needs to do when he's in the graveyard, so we don't worry about him right now. Alright, 4 mana. And another Forsaken. I'll let you in this time. Drawing the cards, drawing the cards. No, we'll hang. So Frontier next turn. Yeesh. Damn it, that's a nasty one. That's not a fun card at all. Corpses of the Lost. I don't like my chances. And chances lost. Just terrible. He just has to kill that too, and then he can get right in, easy as pie. Meanwhile, I draw everything I need, except for the one thing I need. Oh my gosh, I get to live. Maybe. This guy haste and stuff, though. And if he's mono black, he's got a shielder in there somewhere. New. See you. Well, at least I have something emergency-wise. The ley line binding, hopefully. Discarding the card. Well, I guess we know what card to get rid of now. Or are we gonna haste things? No, no hasty. Just hanging on by my toenails. Why not? Conscript. Well, what do we have here now? 1, 2, not quite 2. Wish would give me 4, gets him a lot. Doesn't give him everything though. Or I can draw just a whack load of cards. Well, not a whack load, but 4. Maybe we'll do that. Give you a lot of defense. A lot of defense, a lot of cards to get put out. We can send one in now. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's see what we got. YN Carney is done. Doppelganger for the win. Well, there you go, guys. That's how she rolls. Hang tight, throw up the walls, and then close when you get the mana. Thanks for watching, everyone. As usual, subscribe if you like what you see, and hit that notification bell so you can keep track when the new decks come out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.